Yo, what's up everybody? It's Supercar Gavin back at it again with another amazing video. And you guys know, if you guys have been on the channel for a while, I haven't filmed too many Porsche videos, but today is that day. I thought, since I'm down in Ocala, I'd come check out one of the best dealers here in the town. And we are here at Porsche of Ocala today to check out some insane Porsches. You guys don't know how excited I am to be here today. And there are so many good cars here, so we're just gonna hop right into the video. Let's get it. Here are the cars we're starting off with. 718 lineup. All of them are convertibles, the 718 Boxsters. These things are so sick, man. Then the new Porsche Taycans. I haven't seen these. I haven't even heard of these. That's crazy. And Porsche Cayenne, the Maycans, ain't any different over here. All the same cars. Some Porsche Panameras, another Taycan over there, and just a bunch of Cayennes over here. And we got some more cars over there, so let's hop right over there. We got the Porsche Panamera. It's now a hybrid. This thing, I'm telling you, is pretty sick. Then another Panamera over here. Again, e-hybrid. Now this thing is just so sick. Now you guys will not recognize this car. This is the new Porsche Macan EV, an all-electric SUV. Now this thing is just pretty sick. I might just need to ask them a few questions about this thing. What would you guys choose? The older Macan or this one? Let me know in the comments. And then we got this over here, the new hybrid Porsche 992 Carrera GTS. Now this thing looks a whole lot different compared to the older one, and this thing is still shining in its glory. Love the new rims they fitted on here. T-hybrid. You can drive an electric mode on this thing, and this thing's just so sick, guys. I love it. I think it's insane. Then we got the Porsche 991 Turbo S. Now, compared to the 992, this thing still looks so beautiful. Man. Now I used to love these a lot. I still do, but I'm starting to get used to the newer Porsches now, including the Macan over there. This thing's so sick. Guys, I love it, man. I love how beautiful that thing is. And then the Porsche 718 GT4. Now, this is one of the best track weapons out there. This thing's so sick. Wow, these cars are awesome. So let's go inside. Let's head it right inside. Alrighty, guys, we are coming inside, and there are some very beautiful cars here. So let's check them all out. Porsche Cayennes right here. No, guys. This is my mom. This would be a car that I get her. This is the new Porsche Cayenne GTS, and this is what hers would look like. Be so sick, guys. Cayenne. Yes. Porsche 718 Boxster S. Is very nice car, especially when you can ride with the top down. Very nice. Let's take a better look at the Porsche Boxster over here. Especially getting to ride with the top down in this just makes it even better than riding without the top down. Just look at that interior. Nice. I bet this thing will be very fun in the mountains. You know, it's not a 911. It's still another car they made. And guys, it's so sick. Porsche Macan over here. Guys, we got the Porsche, I think 993 Turbo S. Now this thing, I'm telling you guys, let me know in the comments what you think about this old Porsche. Now this thing is just a beautiful car. Guys, that thing is so sick. Guys, that is a beautiful car. Wow, I'm blown away. Now, this has to be the best car here, guys. The Porsche Cayenne Turbo GT. Now, this has a 4-liter twin-turbo V8 ride out of a Lamborghini Urus. Basically a Lamborghini Urus, except a little bit more affordable. And this thing performs as well as a Urus, if not better. Now, I'm being honest, this is one of my favorite Porsches by far. And you guys can see why. This thing's just very, very clean, especially in this gray with the titanium exhaust. Yeah, guys, this thing is so sick. Guys, I love it. Wow. We gotta find somebody to talk to about this. If not on this video, maybe sometime soon I'll get to ride in one of these. I'd love to, but I guess we'll have to wait and see in the near future. Guys, we are going to be talking about a few cars. The Porsche 992 Carrera Hybrid, the new one, the Porsche Macan EV, and the Porsche Cayenne Turbo GT inside. We are here with the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Scotty. It's very nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
So what cars are we going to be checking out today?
So right now we're going to start off with the new 2025 992.2, if you're one of the nerdy types like me, 911 GTS. Now this uses the new T hybrid system on the car, so that's really where we're going to focus on it. So they went from a 3.0 liter twin turbo flat 6 to a 3.6 liter single turbo hybrid system on this car. And now normally when you associate a hybrid, of course, you're going to always have that kind of feeling, but they really adopted a lot of interesting tech from the 919 race car. And the T hybrid system, what they do is they take a turbocharger, they put an electric motor into it, so it's an 80 millimeter turbocharger, absolutely massive. And normally the bigger the turbocharger, the more lag you're going to have, the more time it's going to take to build up that boost, filling up a big old balloon in there. But when you have that little electric motor, and they can spool it up almost instantly. It's a 1 second to go from zero boost to full boost in this car. Really amazing. Now, what's really interesting as well is turbochargers normally have a little flap that opens up. Once you hit this peak boost number, well, if you go anything above that, it can start becoming dangerous to the car and, well, to the turbocharger. It can cause an explosion. But what they do is they have a little flap that opens up, and it's called a wastegate. Well, this car doesn't have that. What they do is a really interesting tech. The harder you're driving the car and you start hitting those peak boost numbers, instead of using the car to generate power, it acts as a generator in and of itself. So as that peak boost goes, it goes, okay, well, let's reverse this up and send power back into the battery. So essentially, the harder you drive this car, the more energy it's able to send back into the battery, which is really cool. And if you actually pop open the hood on this car, you'll see the little battery pack for it is made by Rimac. So if you're familiar with the Rimac Navero and a couple of their concepts that they came out with, I think Richard Hammond ended up flipping one of their early concepts. Everyone's familiar with that car. 2,000 horsepower electric hypercars. I mean, absolutely monsters. But they make that turbocharger, and then in between the transmission and the engine, they put an electric motor. So it can fill gaps in between gear changes. It can start up the car instantly, absolutely instantly. It's a really cool sounding car just to hear it start up, and not even just for the exhaust, just hearing it, that starter motor kick over. It's really cool, and if you have the chance, go to a dealership and listen to it. It's really bizarre. And then if you really get lucky, see one lifted up. The exhaust system on this car is really wacky looking underneath. But I think now we're going to move on to the Macan EV. So let's go see.
Alrighty, let's do it. So now we are talking with Mr. Scotty about the new Porsche Macan EV. So can you tell us a little bit about it?
So the Porsche Macan EV is a pretty neat system. It is our first fully electric SUV. It has a 100 kilowatt capacity battery. a lot of people aren't familiar because they keep changing the terms and changing the language, and each brand uses their own language on things. The easy way to remember electric cars, especially on the Macan, if you see your 100 kilowatt capacity battery, think of it as a 100-gallon bucket. And then the charging rates start making a lot more sense. If you start talking about 11 kilowatt of charging compatibility an hour or anything like that, well, you can start assuming, well, it's probably going to take about 9-10 hours to charge a car. This one has the capability of charging up to 220 kilowatts per hour. So, I mean, you're capable of charging for this car from essentially 0 to about 80% in under about 20 minutes. It's really an impressive charge.
Wow.
Most of these cars are all-wheel drive. They actually do make a rear-wheel drive version of this, which is pretty neat. This one's a 4S. So the 4 means, of course, 4-wheel drive. The S means it's a little more higher horsepower. This one makes 509 horsepower sent to all 4 wheels. It's really neat because Porsche uses the term electronic driveline and electronic differential system, which I could not begin to understand until they finally just said it. It's an all-wheel drive system. It's just all electronic. So it can work 8 times faster than an all-wheel drive system found on a gasoline car, even like the 911. So, I mean, it's just instant torque, instant distribution of power. Even if you turn off traction control, the car can handle itself so amazingly because it can react so fast to any sort of situation. I've been able to drive one as a demo vehicle for a good while now. Public charging is really starting to improve out there. They're just, I don't even care about the electric car fact. They drive really great. You kind of get used to the 4-cylinder Macans, and by today's standards, it's a wonderful car, but the acceleration definitely isn't there. On these, it's nuts. These cars are so fast, so fun, really nice materials, and really nice tech. But I think now we're going to move on to the fastest car, the fastest SUV around the Nürburgring in there.
Alrighty, let's do it.
Let's go.
So guys, we are looking at one of the best SUVs from Porsche, the Porsche Cayenne Turbo GT. Mr. Scotty is going to tell us a little bit about it.
All right, so we're looking at currently, as far as I know, the fastest SUV around the Nürburgring still. I mean, absolutely amazing performance on this car. Even though it's not the highest horsepower in the lineup, it still makes 650 horsepower from a twin turbocharged 4-liter V8. Really impressive performance on this car. 10 piston caliper carbon ceramic brakes, carbon fiber roof system, a Kramovich titanium exhaust at the back, all-wheel drive system, rear axle steering. It's an amazingly capable car, but when you drive it, it doesn't have any of the negatives you typically get with a super high-performance vehicle. The suspension's still very nice and comfortable. It has a two-valve air suspension system that can compress and rebound much faster than previous suspension systems on the car, so we can really handle all the bumps while still being as firm as it needs to be around the track. It's an absolute monster of a vehicle. The turn-in on this car is amazing. We had an unveiling party and we were giving test drives with it, and it is such an awesome car. Really nice, luxurious interior, really great sound. And it looks the part as well, but it's still subtle enough. You don't have all the flamboyance you may see with some other brands or anything like that. You can still take this to a nice dinner. You can still kind of tuck it around town and not really be seen. It's really something sharp, and it's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, and it's basically like a Lamborghini Urus and an Audi RSQA, right?
Very similar chassis, but if you drive them, they drive entirely different. I always say this one is pretty much like the Lamborghini Urus in a suit. Much more subdued, much more of a gentleman's car. You can really enjoy all the benefits of performance without any of the negatives of maybe some negative attention you might associate with that. But it's really something sharp, and they really don't drive anything alike. Especially, I've had the opportunity to drive some of the Audis, and the steering feel there's no similarity between them. It's very bizarre. And even though they may be the similar chassis, you can definitely tell the engineers did something different on each one of them. It's really cool to drive each one individually. So I definitely recommend it. If you get the opportunity, take it. It's awesome.
Yes, sir. So one more thing. Are you able to tell us about like the other Porsche Cayenne models?
Yeah, so what I like to do is I always recommend people is split the lineups. So you have the Cayenne gas lineup, and the easy way to remember that, the more letters, the faster the car. So you have the Cayenne S, the GTS, the Turbo, and that follows through just pretty much the entire Porsche lineup. Split those lines. Then you have the hybrids. So you have the Cayenne hybrid, the SE hybrid. Then you even have the Turbo E hybrid, and then maybe eventually we'll see something a little more like the Panamera lineup has. They even have a Panamera Turbo SE hybrid, making 779 horsepower.
Wow.
Currently our highest horsepower is the Cayenne Turbo E hybrid, making 729. Absolute monster of a car. 50 miles of electric range, really cool stuff.
Yes, sir. And this is a question outside of the Porsches, but I have one more question for you. Do you have any motivational advice for people that want to be successful and end up working with cars like Porsches and being where you are today?
Annoy the boss. That's how I was hired here. They were building this building, and I knew the boss would be here every day, and I annoyed him. Squeaky wheel gets the grease. That's the best advice I can give somebody. Take risks, worth a shot. The worst thing that could happen is you end up right where you were at before.
Yes, sir. Well, it was very nice meeting you today.
Pleasure meeting you.
Thank you for taking your time with us and talking
pleasure.
about a few of these cars.
No problem.
And one day, I might be a customer here in the next 5-10 years.
I don't think it'll even be that long. We'll see you soon.
All righty, man.